Hey guys, we are here to bring you at-home workout number 45. It's the workout of the day for Monday, April 27th. We're back to our normal weekday Zoom schedule tomorrow, so you can find us online at 6 a.m., at noon, 4 p.m., or 6 p.m. And we have a snatch workout for you today. So you're going to do the warm-up?
Yep.
Sean's going to do the warm-up.
Alright guys, so we're going to run through a few things just to get your blood flowing to start. It's going to be Spider-Man lunges, 5 right, 5 left. So Nikki's going to sink down to that real deep lunge, drop her elbow inside her foot, hold for a few seconds, and then switch sides. Then 10 of the runner's lunge, the runner's stretch. So a real good long lunge again, and then you reach back and over. So whichever leg is behind you, that same arm goes up. And get a good stretch through your hip, you can get that knee real low. After that, we're going to do 20 arm circles, but it'll look like 5 right forward, and then 5 right backwards, and then 5 left forward, 5 left backwards. Then we're going to do 10 arm crossover swings. Yeah, so just opening up your chest and shoulders a little bit, getting you ready for all the shoulder work coming at you today. After that, we're going to get into the meat of the warm-up, which is going to be 2 rounds of 10 kettlebell or dumbbell swings. Just up to eye level, right? We're just getting warm here. Then 10 2-arm push presses. So Nikki's going to bring that bell up to her chest. Slight dip and then press overhead. Awesome. And really pay attention to that end range, right? Try and lock out as best you can, not aggressively, but just get the shoulders into that position. Then we're going to go with 2 light objects. Could be water bottles, pair of boots, some books, whatever. But we're going to do some lateral raises. So Nikki's just going to put her arms by her side to come straight out, just so horizontal, and then come right back down. You'll notice as soon as she gets to the bottom, she turns around, comes right back up, trying to keep constant tension on her delts there. Then it's going to be 10 front raises, just coming right up in front of her. Again, we're just trying to get those shoulders warm. It's constant control, no kind of hip drive into it. And then lastly, some goalpost internal, external rotations. So Nikki will make goalposts out of her arms, and then just rotate straight forward and straight back. If I put my finger right where her elbow is, we're trying to keep that in one spot, right? So you want to avoid kind of like flapping your arms to do this. This is nice, slow, just shoulder warm-up work. Yeah. Okay. And that, after you go through that 2 times, that'll get you ready for the workout of the day.
All right. So the workout of the day, we have a 20-rounder. So these don't come around very often. 2 movements. The first is going to be a kettlebell or dumbbell snatch, and the second movement is a handstand push-up. So John is going to start with kettlebell. All right. So for a kettlebell snatch, we'll go ahead and link the breakout video we had done to give you a little more detail on this movement. But basically, it's going to be 6 snatches, and we want all 6 in a row on one arm. Okay, so John's going to basically start from a swing. Once that kettlebell is rising in front of him, he's going to pull that elbow back and punch the sky. You want to show from the side? Okay, so we've done a lot of kettlebell snatches recently. Like I said, we'll link that breakout video. Notice at the top, he can actually open his hand. He's completely he doesn't have to grip that. It's just resting right on the back of his palm. And at the bottom position, it's just like a kettlebell swing, right? So that handle is staying above his knee. Yes, he's leaning forward, but he's not, plummeting with his chest falling to the floor. Good tension through the back of his body and weight in his heels. So 6 in a row, and then the next round, he would do 6 on the other side. Okay, so you're going to alternate hands each round, not each rep. With the dumbbell, okay, kettlebell snatch takes a little longer. The weight kind of comes over your wrist at the top. If you have a dumbbell, we're asking you to start from the floor, even though kettlebell was able to start from the swing. So here it's going to start back kind of in between his ankle bones, chest as tall as he can get it. He's going to pop his hip, shrug his shoulder, punch the sky, okay? And you may be able to muscle snatch this where you don't land, instead of rebending those knees, starts with knees bent, but once you squeeze that butt, that's awfully close to the ceiling, your legs stay straight. Okay, so it's going to be, again, 6 in a row all on that side, but for the dumbbell, it is going to the floor every time. One more thing quick.
Yep.
Just show from the front the ending position. Okay, lock that overhead, and notice there's not a lot of distance. okay, in between his bicep and his ear, and also his thumb is facing backwards. Okay, show him what sometimes happens. Get this kind of goofy internal rotation, your thumb faces forward, and there's usually a gap between your ear and your arm. So if you bring that bicep to your ear, thumb back, that's going to be your safe finishing position. All right. Then goes into 3 handstand push-ups. We're picturing them strict, so that'd be ideal, but if you need to kip them, that's okay too, as long as you have a controlled kip. So John's gonna flip upside down. Woo-wee. Find that wall. There we go. Squeezing the butt, pushing through those shoulders, nice straight line. Sink all the way down, tap the head, drive back up. Good, that's all. Come on down. Okay, so it's only 3 at a time, but it is for 20 rounds. That's a heck of a lot of handstand push-ups. Feel free to modify that to 1 handstand push-up or 2 if you know that's more reasonable. You can also modify by building up a target underneath your head. Or something we've been doing a lot at the gym is if you can get into the handstand but you're not comfortable doing a handstand push-up, kick up, do a 3-second handstand hold, and then come down and give me 3 regular push-ups.
Cool.
Cool?
Go over an A-frame.
Yeah, another option is an A-frame. So John gets into a plank position, but then walks his feet up. He has his feet wider. You may not be able to tell, but they're wider than squat width. There we go. And what he's going to do is he's going to try to get his head forward of his hands. There we go. So he's creating a triangle between his hands and his head. Cool. And you're trying to hit as high on the top of that head as you can to distinguish it from a regular push-up. Cool?
Cool.
All right. 20 rounds of that. That should be nice and spicy. The round should go quickly. Okay? You should be able to do all the snatches in a row. You should probably be able to do unbroken handstand push-ups until maybe the very end. But unbroken is the goal in order to keep this thing moving. All right, and then cool down. So we're going to start sitting on the ground, and we're going to do a seated knee hug, just what it sounds. So first thing he's going to do is actually just hug that knee, okay? And he's pulling back, and he's feeling that in the glute of this leg that's bent. Okay, after he hugs for 30 seconds, he's going to go into a twist. Okay, just get a little bit more out of it. All right, then do the other side, hug for 30 seconds, twist for 30 seconds. And then we'll end with an upper trap stretch. So what John can do, all right arm behind his back, left arm on his head, and he's going to help gently pull that neck to the side and get a stretch all through there. Hold that for 30 seconds, and then you can switch. Okay?
Cool.
That's it. Anything else? We put up a post earlier today about the end of the FUCS Nutrition and Fitness Challenge, so make sure you saw that post. Of most importance, Brian Murray is helping us host a quiz night this Friday, 8 p.m. So details are on the post. We also have a Facebook event. If you're on Facebook, be sure to look for it. And we're really looking forward to, number 1, the challenge being over. It's been a long 6 weeks. And number 2, hanging out with you guys on Friday night, hopefully with a little bit of cheap food, and just having a good time.
Yeah, hope to see you there.
All right, have a good one, guys.